and welcome to a new vlog and video from the Cruise Vibes. Today we are on the Queen Victoria cruise ship of Cunard, and as this was only a short cruise from Southampton with a day at sea to Hamburg, this will be only one video about all 3 days, and we are starting with the first day obviously in Southampton, where we stayed at the Leonardo Hotel, formerly known as Jury's Inn. And then we had breakfast and left the hotel, went to the shopping center, had lunch at Wagamama's, and then we walked to the cruise terminal. You can of course also take a taxi, but as we had a lot of time, we decided to walk, and then we had the check-in, which was the fastest and most efficient check-in I ever experienced on a cruise ship. It just took 10 minutes from luggage drop-off until we were in our cabin. And we will start this video also with a cabin tour. Here you can see our cabin. It was a standard outside cabin with a lot of storage space. We have big wardrobe that offers a lot of space. Most space is taken by coat hangers, but there are also some shelves if you want to store some shirts or something like that. And then next to it you have a proper desk with a proper chair, so even if you want to work or sort your photos on a laptop, for example, it's perfect. Here in this drawer you also have a small deck plan of the ship. Then there is a fridge available, and there should be a bottle of sparkling wine available, and above this you will find a small station where you can make some coffee or tea, and also a hairdryer is available. And then you have some power sockets, some European and some British power sockets, so make sure to bring an adapter if you need one. And then next to the beds you will have also some night tables with additional storage on both sides, a big TV, and also the bed itself is very big with very comfortable bed sheets and linen. Felt very luxurious. And once again here on this side, a night table with a lot of storage space. Also enough light, so if you want to read the book in that, this is also very well possible. And a couch is also available. The bathroom is a typical standard bathroom for cruise ships, coming with a shower with curtain, the possibility to dry some wet clothes, a bit of storage space. So just a standard but nice looking bathroom. And here we can take one more look into the bathroom in general. And then we went to my favorite lounge on board the Commodore Club, where you have a perfect view over the bow. And it's already a small Cunard tradition for me to start the cruise with a signature gin and tonic. Cunard does have a own gin for every ship, so of course I started with a Queen Victoria gin, and it's not on the menu, but you can ask for a signature gin and tonic or the perfect serve and you will get this very nice looking cocktail. And then it was already time for the sail away. We were leaving Southampton, watching it from the Commodore Club, but as we arrived there a bit late and all window seats were occupied, I just went out for a few minutes to see the sail away. And as we are cruising through the Solent, there's a lot to see during sail away, so make sure to at least be a bit outside to enjoy it. But as it was quite cold, I went back inside and also tried the other signature gin and tonics. So the Queen Elizabeth and the Queen Mary gin, they're also very nice. And then we went to the Veranda Steakhouse, a restaurant where supplement needs to be paid, but you get an excellent service. If you want to, of course you can ask. You can take a look at the raw steaks and choose your cut. You can also choose your knives, and the food of course is amazing as well. I had duck as a starter, followed by a classic fillet with some nice sides, and for dessert I decided to take the pavlova, which was also very nice. So it is well worth the money, so I can highly recommend visiting the Veranda. And then we went to the chart room for a final beer in the evening. And of course I chose one of the especially for Cunard brewed beers that you can also only get on board the ships. The next morning we went to the Britannia Restaurant, where you can have a very relaxed breakfast a la carte. Of course this will take a bit longer than the breakfast at the buffet restaurant, but of course on a day at sea you will have enough time for this. So I highly recommend visiting Britannia Restaurant for breakfast. And then we went up to the sun deck, because at 12 o'clock there's a tradition at Cunard. You will hear the ship's horn followed by an announcement and speech of the captain. And after that it was already time for lunch. We went back to the Britannia Restaurant, and for me there was some typical British lunch with some fish and chips. And then we went to the Commodore Club again and found a table in the first row, and then we could enjoy watching the ships and the ocean whilst reading a good book. And this is what cruising and the day at sea is all about for me. Just a bit of relaxing, reading a book, enjoying the ocean. Every now and then we even had a phone connection as we were sailing close to the coastline of the Netherlands, so I could check on marine traffic what kind of ships are around us. That's also very interesting, but otherwise I was enjoying the time without a mobile phone connection. Here you can see some of the Dutch islands in the background. As you can see, we were very close to the border. And then it was already time for the sunset. That was also very nice this day. In general, it was very nice weather. We were sailing in early January and we could even stay outside without jackets, so the weather was perfect. And after enjoying the sunset, we stayed a bit longer in the Commodore Club because I saw that another cruise ship is about to pass us. And it was the Ventura of P&O Cruises, a ship that I have been sailing on a short cruise as well. Unfortunately, it was before the time that I started making English videos as well, so there's only a German video about it. But it was a very nice time, so I was happy to see the ship again. It's always, in general, very nice to see another cruise ship if you're on the ocean. And then we went back to the Britannia a third time for the dinner. And also dinner was very nice. The quality of the food is very good. Very tasty and very nice, so I was very happy with the food here on the Queen Victoria as well. And then we ended the day with a concert in the Royal Court Theatre with the band The Revolvers that played some songs from the 60s and 70s. And after a late night snack in the Lido, day 2 was over as well, and we are starting with day number 3. Unfortunately, already the last day. We started with the breakfast in the buffet restaurant, and then it was time for the disembarkation. That was very well organized. As always, you put your luggage in front of the cabin at night time, and in the morning you enjoy your breakfast, and then you have a certain time to leave the ship. And at this time you just go from your cabin directly to the exit. So there's no need to wait in one of the lounges. You do not have to leave your cabin early in the morning just at a specific time. So this was very, very comfortable and relaxed, and I wish that would be always the case when you're on a cruise. But usually you have to leave your cabin early in the morning and then wait at the lounge until your dedicated disembarkation time has come. But today it was perfect and very relaxed. And here we can take one final look at our beautiful Queen Victoria, and I hope this video was a bit of a help maybe for you if you may be thinking about booking a cruise on the Queen Victoria. Of course, make sure to check the dress code. It's very strict, and Cunard is a bit different than the other cruise operators, so make sure to read a bit about Cunard. But if you're into the concept and idea of Cunard, I highly recommend it. It's a very nice experience. And that's it for this video. I hope it was interesting for you. Here you can see the name of the song and when the next video will be uploaded. As always, I'd like to say thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, please consider to comment, like, subscribe or share the video link. And I hope to see you in my next video.